Damn, he can't even catch a break. Well, hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today, we'll be talking about a problem I noticed that Hoya is really pumping out way too much DPS characters in my opinion, and I wanted to talk about this and see what you guys have to say about this, but realistically what I'm trying to go with this is basically the pull value of a DPS character is really diminishing in my opinion because there's just so much attack. Like just saying you can do damage alone isn't really enough anymore because there's just so much damage dealers in the game now. You have Seele, jingyuan, then after that they took a break releasing Silver and Luocha, but then after that they went right back into giving us some DPS characters. Blade, our DPS. Kafka, not really a DPS, she's more like a driver for dot damage, but she still kind of counts in my opinion because she enabling a DPS team. But realistically, and then after in 1.3 Inviolable Lune will be coming, and then 1.4 Jingliu will be coming, and there are going to be more DPS units on the way in the near future as well. And the need to pull a 5-star DPS is really going down because for one, I knew it was gonna be have a lot of DPS eventually, but I never expect for there to be so much this soon in the game, only being 3 months in the game. And I just figured it would probably take its time, but it came quicker than I thought, and I wanted to talk about it and explain how it could be problematic in the near future because if they keep pumping out carries and keep making them different, eventually they run out of things that will be different, and they'll start making things that are a bit similar because for one, because in a game like Honkai Star Rail that is a turn-based game, a lot of the reason you will pull for a character now is that you want something that can beat everything in the game, that has the weakness break that you're looking for, and obviously you'd want different types of carries that have different elements for to break the shields better. But if they keep doing this more frequently, they're gonna be releasing more characters more similar in time. It's probably not gonna happen now or anytime soon, but it's gonna happen in the future. We don't know when, we don't know how, but it's gonna happen. But we have to see what the devs will do about the power creep situation, because power creep is coming faster than we think, but we don't know if they're gonna take the approach like Genshin Impact, because in Genshin Impact power creep is non-existent. Like there's obviously some example of power creep, but nowadays most characters are either decent or underpowered. So I don't know if they're gonna take the same route, but reverse creep is a very option, but I don't think it can work in a game like Honkai Star Rail. The most likely thing I see happening is that they will make the character so broken that it'll be fun how you can just one-shot things. That the game is very easy in the late game of Honkai Star Rail. So like they can take the approach they did in Honkai Impact where every single new character is insane, but it just because since the game is kind of easier, you can just beat everything with style at least. So I wonder if we can do that in Honkai Star Rail, but we have to see for sure. But I'm sidetracked. I'm supposed to be talking about how the value of a carry is now getting less and less important because carries always had a hard time because they always had to compete with supports because a DPS can get replaced, but supports can go on every single team because they are universal and can be slotted in more teams than a carry, which is the truth. And with all the carries that are coming out and they are new characters coming out, it's just getting like if you just want a character and you just want it for the power, there might be other options like if you want Blade, but if you just want him for his power and not because of his wind toughness break, you're probably better off going for probably the next big DPS because I'm pretty sure when Inviolable Lune comes out, he will be insane because I'm pretty sure he might compete with someone like Seele of all people. That's how powerful I think Inviolable Lune is. And I'll give you a better example that happened right now in Honkai Star Rail. Jingyuan, it kind of get compared a lot to Blade, and not because of power creep, because they're two completely different units, but more likely the thing that Jingyuan can do, Blade can do it, but more consistently, and doesn't need any prepper to set up Lightning Lord and can't just front load more damage on Jingyuan. Because I'll be honest, when you're gonna fight the new weekly mama boss who is hot as fuck, like obviously you can use jingyuan to do it, and he has advantage because a lot of stuff is weak to electro, but Blade has a better time because for one, all the mechanics, Blade does need one skill point to use and he can wreak havoc, Well, for Jingyuan, you can use one skill point with Jingyuan, and then he get taken away by the Lotus that can just strip away his skill points. I think when more units come out, it's not gonna be about power creep yet. It's more gonna be like which character is gonna be more favorable to use. Which it is what it is. So that's why I feel like carry units, they're gonna have a harder time because there are gonna be so many options, and I'll be honest, I think there's more carries than there are supports. So when there are more supports, the supports will have more value, of course, because by default supports has more pull value than a DPS unit. But since with so much DPS characters in the game, supports, whenever there's a new support, they will skyrocket in value and have much more pull value than a DPS. And just because of circumstances and how much DPS characters are they pumping out at the time. But I think I'll go more in this another video, because I think I said everything I wanted to say for today's video, because I'll have to go more in depth in this in a future video. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it if you made this far. Let me know that you made this far in a hot your comment. I do appreciate your support. Let me know what you do next and tell me what you think. You agree with me, disagree with me on the situation with DPS units? Let me know down below, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna kill you. Meh. Probably might kill you, but still comment anyway because I love that stuff. And final thoughts on this is obviously with all the DPS units, a lot of them want to have lower value than support, and that is what it is. But I'll have to go more in depth in a future video. So with all that said, take care, love you guys, and goodbye.